What's going on? It's been a minute, but I'm back here, ready to touch on a few things. I haven't been on here for a while, but I thought it was time to do a new vid. Just a few things on my mind. Mind is all. Don't forget that. We're all connected through mind, consciousness, awareness. I go back to a time in my journey when I was introduced to alchemy. And it was funny because the way I was introduced to alchemy, and I'm still studying and I'm still learning about what alchemy is and how to use it. I don't want to just say metaphysical, but alchemy more is dealing with your mind and being able to, I don't want to just say manifest, or being able to use your imagination, being able to use your mind to achieve and obtain that which you desire. The late rapper XXXTENTACION, for a brief moment in time, I would listen to him talk in certain interviews, and one time I heard him talking about someone asked him a question. He was talking about watching animes. Now, animes are those foreign cartoons. I believe it's mostly in Japanese or Chinese, and it was weird because I was taken in that direction to learn more about alchemy. It wasn't in a book, or it wasn't, even though I do have a couple books on alchemy. I thought it was wild. Learn what the Philosopher's Stone was, or learning what the transmutation circle is. All these things became very interesting to me, thanks to, once again, Triple X. And even when he made up the word Gekyu, who he named his son after, or his son was named after, a higher level of consciousness, a higher level of awareness. Alchemy is an ancient, I want to call it an ancient, I don't want to say it's just magic, because I believe we all are alchemists, whether we know it or not. That's why it's important to be careful what you say, because whether you know it or not, you're manifesting all the time, because we are creators. Have you ever, I'll use this for an example, had something on your mind constantly? You just daydreamed about it all the time. Just everywhere you went, you daydreamed about it, and all of a sudden it showed up in your life? Alchemy, my friends. That's what you call that. What you see is what you get. And I need you to understand that. My people perish for lack of, no. I don't want to say my people perish for a lack of knowledge or a lack of self-knowledge. But people without a vision perish. Make sure you have a vision for where you want to take your life. Make sure you have a vision for what you want to do, what you want to be, and what you want to have. That's why I like the Reverend Ike, another man who was way ahead of his time. And I mean, it's just awesome listening to Reverend Ike. If anybody want to check him out. Visualization. This is what they try to tell you in Think and Grow Rich. This is what they try to tell you in a lot of other metaphysical books or readings that you would probably come across. But it's all alchemy. The Philosopher's Stone. I can go on a couple other things, but I'm not gonna deep dive or anything. I'm not gonna get heavy into the alchemy. But I just want you to know that we all are alchemists. We all have the power within ourselves to change our environment. We can change our lives. We can make choices. You have a decision. Every day you wake up, you make a choice. You could choose to be happy. You could choose to be pissed off. The choice is yours. because you are the alchemist. When I wake up in the mornings, I make a conscious decision. A conscious decision to be happy or be in a good mood. So, crediting my guy again, and I don't want to keep on talking about my guy, but he's played a big part in my growth, and I'm sure he's played a big part in a lot of other people's growth. But one of the first animes that I ever checked out, and it was funny because it was the Eldritch Brothers. And if you guys are into anime at all, you would know the Eldritch Brothers are the Full Metal Alchemist. I think that's a real good show. I think it's a great show. It deals with some spirituality. It deals with magic. But I would have never even checked out the Full Metal Alchemist if it wasn't for XXX. And even to this day, I'll still watch the Full Metal Alchemist. And I definitely like anime because it teaches you. It always has a lesson. It always have a moral to the story. Don't be afraid to watch cartoons. Don't be afraid to stay young. Don't be afraid to live and to love. But I was like taken aback when I was even drawn to Full Metal Alchemist or animes, because you learn so much from it. You learn so much from it. I thought it was wild that I was even drawn to it. But we are all drawn to certain things for certain reasons. And I just wanted to share this video with you guys. Alchemy, Alchemist, Full Metal Alchemist. Be careful how you speak. The power of life and death lies within your tongue. You have to look at the metaphysical meaning of the Bible. You have to do a little more researching and do a little digging. You know, just don't throw it out. But there's a lot of information in the Bible because it's a metaphysical book that's dealing with yourself. So can't stop, won't stop till we meet again. Peace, peace.